baby penguins are a completely different species from adult penguins.
Well,
Right.
hello everyone. With that opener from Idea there, welcome to Shiver. Ha ha ha. I'm Chloe or Chloe. I use she/they pronouns. I am going to be the director tonight for this wonderful, wonderful game. And you are watching Euphoria. It's a community spotlighting diverse TTRPG creatives here locally in Europe, so we don't have to be up at 2 a.m. in the morning. Always good. So you can follow all the socials, they're all listed below, and support Euphoria that way. And we are doing TTRP Girls, which is a month-long event celebrating and uplifting TTRPG creatives who are women and femmes, like these wonderful people I have in front of me. So let's go round. I should say my self-description. I am a white woman with sort of mid-length, shoulder-length brown hair. I'm wearing a navy blue top and a like camo jacket with pin badges on it, and I've done my makeup all blue and icy. I've got blue lipsticks and snowflakes on my cheeks. Uh, let's popcorn it over to Bunny. Introduce yourself. Tell us who you are.
Hi, I am Bunny. I am a white woman living in Ireland. I use she hair. I am obviously very pale. I've got kind of gold tone hair, dark eyes, and I'm wearing a blue plaid button down shirt over a yellow shirt.
Nice. You can popcorn it over to somebody else now of your choosing.
I'm gonna go to Dread, who looked at me last.
God damn it, I made eye contact. um, Hi, my name is Dread. I'm also known as the Dreaded DM. I'm also known as Caitlin. I use all of the names. Please use one of them. Um, I am a mixed race woman with short brown and I guess they're kind of bleachy dreadlocks. I am wearing like a purple shirt with a really cool graphic with potion bottles on it. And my pronouns are she, her. Oh,
I'll pick someone else as well.
uh, um,
The pressure.
Ashley.
Ah, my name's Ashley. My pronouns are she, it. I am a white woman. I have long blonde hair. I have purple headphones and glasses. Um, that's me. Ida, go ahead.
Yay! Hi, my name is Aida. My pronouns are she and her. I'm a Latinx queer woman of color. I am based in the Netherlands. I am wearing a tinfoil covered baseball cap. I have tan skin. I have two dark braids with a bright red lip, and I am wearing a silver puffer jacket.
All right. Well, these are all wonderful players for today's game, and you may notice the beautiful art on the overlay that Bunny has made. Well done, Bunny. They're so beautiful. And before we start, I got a few content warnings for this game, which I did get up. There they are. So in this game, we will have harm to animals. We have a veil on this and we've discussed it. So there's a couple of specifications there. There will be no animals actively suffering. We may come across animals that have suffered, and there won't be any violent conflict with animals either. There will also be fear and anxiety. This is a horror game, after all. There's potential for harm or death from freezing. There are spiders and also things pretending to be human. So that uncanny valley thing. I know some people don't find that very fun. So if that's any of that's not for you, that is absolutely fine. Please feel free to come back when and if you're ready, or if you're not, absolutely fine as well. You can join one of the other many wonderful streams during TTRP Girls. But in the meantime, I think that's pretty much everything. I think we're ready to start. Is everybody else ready to start? Haha,
Me.
Do
wonderful.
it.
Ha
Yes.
ha ha. So we begin above the Arctic Circle. And life above the Arctic Circle is never easy. And nobody knows that better than the research team at Svalbard. Each of you are here with your last experiment, here for just a few weeks as the final shift this station will see. There used to be many research stations here, scientists from all around the world toing and froing throughout the spring and summer. But the Arctic ice is melting, as it has been your entire lives. And this year, for the first time, it will disappear completely over the summer. Your respective governments and universities are decommissioning the station. It's located quite close to where the land gives way to oceanic ice. It's too dangerous. There's nothing left to do about it, they say. You'll all have to move further south. But no matter how little you may want to admit it, you know the money simply isn't coming. But nothing is going to stop you documenting what you can. The sea levels are rising, and there are so many species still here struggling to survive. So if you don't do this, who will? So we will start within our research station here. We have several labs, we have a kind of sitting room, we have our equipment store, and it's quite a small packed in space. Every sort of inch, every room is made for efficiency, to keep heat in as well. So, where do we think we find our PCs here today? Let's go reverse order. Ida, where might we find Leia? Is it Leia or Leah?
Leia, let's go with Leia.
Leia.
I think you're going to find, well, first you would hear the rattling of doors, and maybe you might hear like a broom handle or a bucket get knocked over.
Mhm.
And then you might see some flashes of light. And then the camera sort of would zoom to a janitorial closet. And you see Leia, a woman, she, her pronouns, sort of looking similar to how I'm dressed up, holding a GoPro camera on a stick and holding it up to herself, saying, "Let's see what secrets they're hiding in here. This is the last station. They are things they don't want us to know. They are things, they are gatekeeping. Anyone should be welcome to this information. Even if you don't have to agree, they're making it difficult for us to understand. They're making up words. We can make up our own words. Come on, leave it in the comments right now."
I think as she says that, my character rip opens the door. It's like, would you ever stop going into the cupboards?
Could you
My
tell the
character
audience what you're hiding in there?
cleaning supplies mainly. Um, we've been giving you full reign. Can you please take it down like 10 notches? Um, my character is Jen. She is about 5'11". She is wearing like a big woolly green jumper with a blouse underneath. She has a cup of coffee that is always on the verge of spilling, no matter how full it is. And she's always carrying like a few papers. And all of them that she's carrying right now are complaints about Leah.
Yeah.
Leah. All of them are complaints about Leah. um, that's it. Leah, it's almost lunchtime. You're going to be able to talk to the other scientists there. As I've told you multiple times, I'm not a scientist. I'm just saying what things are.
You're saying things how they are. So you're one of us. Have you
One of
subscribed? Would you like to join the
Yeah,
Bumble?
no, no. I have pretty limited data, and I usually save that for, contacting my loved ones, like my family and my friends. And
Oh, I got you covered if you wanna join the squad. And Leah would open her jacket and there would be like multiple pockets. Half the pockets are all dedicated, like a bandolero almost, dedicated to power banks, and the other just like sleeves of
like,
SIM cards.
what are you hiding? For real?
I'm making people who want to hoard the truth nervous.
And as I've explained to you multiple times,
Mm.
um, what you're peddling is pseudoscience and pseudo archaeology and stuff like that. Most scientists want you to know what they're doing. A lot of Here, why don't you point your camera at me and I'll tell this to the audience. If
Follow,
you
follow,
want
follow.
if you want to ask a scientist something, but you can't access the papers because they're behind a paywall or something like that, if you email the scientist or the researcher or whatever, they'll send you their paper
And sell your
proving
private information.
no, no. What? No. Come on. And I'm just gonna grab her out of the closet and I'm gonna start heading towards the canteen
And
where
as
I'm
this
hoping I'll find somebody else to take this.
yes, as this all too familiar conversation happens, Ashley, where are we going to find your character today?
I'd likely already be in the cafeteria. Um, I have I have some tea with me. I'm likely going over some notes. I've been here far too long. Um, I am a short woman with white, black hair. Um, always looking very tired. But always chipper and doing her best. She has a blanket wrapped around her shoulders as well, so she's just kind of curled up in the corner of the canteen, looking over some notes and drinking tea. She's the first one there. Uh,
Yeah, so the
yeah,
canteen, whilst
very peaceful.
called the canteen, is quite it's quite an overstatement in terms of canteen. You basically have like a glorified staff room of like a full kitchen and then like a table that has maybe like 6 chairs and there are definitely more than 6 of you. So you're all kind of like bringing chairs in from other places to just kind of squeeze around this table. What are you working on?
I am working on, believe it is the um, mating patterns of on the team of the mating patterns for the Arctic spiders.
Yes.
Very wonderful people on that team. Wonderful, fascinating animal, wonderful subject. Um, and we have to finish up our research quickly, so I'm trying to put in some overtime to get the last pieces we need done.
As you're kind of scribbling away at your notebook and figuring things out, you see your colleague walks in looking similarly quite tired and like holding a mug of tea, which is Ishmael, uh, who is the head of your team, looking at the sea spiders, and he comes in with like a stack full of books and this mug, and kind of just like lumps himself down at the table and looks over at you, and he's just kind of like, "Have you heard the nattering in the janitorial closet?"
Um, no. What's
Good, good.
okay?
You don't want to hear it. It's that Leah again.
Okay.
I gosh, of all the people to win the competition, it had to be. Oh,
Um, I just keeps things lively, I guess, on our toes.
yeah, I
Yeah.
suppose. Yeah, the exact thing that I need in the middle of a delicate operation is
Yeah.
a bit of levity. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly. Well,
Hey,
yeah,
I
stop.
wanted to check something with you, and he kind of
Yeah.
thumbs through some of his papers, and he pulls one of them out, and he's like, um, does this match what you've been recording? Because I don't know if it's just me doing something wrong." And he pulls out like some pictures of the spiders, and he's like annotated them. And he's got some of the graphs where they're like measuring their like vitals and things, and you see that they've got like I'm not a biologist, so I'm going to start going into places that may or may not be actually accurate now. But you see, they have like a little heartbeat kind of gauge, and it's fairly regular. But then you start to see the. In fact, no, I'm not going to tell you what you start to see. I'm going to say you should roll a smarts check, and we'll
Ah,
see how
let's
much you see.
go. Okay.
So
Nice roll.
for the viewers at home, Shiver has its own special dice, which I have here, which I shall show you all. Um, we have skill dice with the symbols of all of our different skills on them. So this one, the yellow one, that's our smarts. That's what Ashley will be rolling. We also have our talent dice, which are these ones. They've got stars for successes, and they've got strange as well, which will become apparent. It's not always a good thing. Uh, because Ashley, you are the scholar. So Ashley will have extra skill dice and will also get to roll talent dice for this check. So the number of successes you get determines how good you are, basically. So go ahead and make a roll.
Okay.
Tell me how
I
many
don't
successes you
have any physical dice. I'm gonna be doing it online.
That is okay. The Parable Games have made a lovely online dice roller that you can use.
Okay. I got one success and one
Nice.
strange.
That's okay, because strange only matters if you fail, and you did not fail, so it's all good.
Let's go.
One success is enough. Yeah, you look at these graphs, you see this kind of heartbeat monitor, and Ishmael has kind of highlighted the bits that he's concerned about as well, where some of these it seems to have this like strange blip where it like gets like faster for a second and then it goes back to normal. And normally, if that happens, you would expect it to be kind of gradual, but it's just like suddenly and then back again. And yeah, they seem to be yeah, seem to be in a kind of it happen every so often. Like a you're not sure if it's a pattern, but it seems to be happening like over a period of time. Like it's not like it's not one like period of observation. It seems to be going on the same. And when you check through your own notes, you notice that there's some similar kind of recordings there as well.
Uh, yeah, I've been getting a bit of that. Um,
Hmm.
I it's weird. I don't really know. I also thought it was kind of me just like maybe the device is being weird. I don't know because like I
Yeah,
don't.
I mean, it's not like I mean, it's not stopping us getting the results from the data. It's just a bit of an odd bit of noise. I'm just
Uh,
curious. I want to know what it is.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. The ghosts and the machines are acting up or something like that. I
Oh
don't.
gosh, don't let Leah hear you say that.
Oh God, I'll keep quiet.
Oh, it'll be all over top tick or whatever it is.
How many
Uh,
people even follow her?
I don't know. Uh, ask her if you're so interested.
It's kind of risky, but maybe.
Well, maybe she just needs someone to engage on her level,
That's
right?
true. Maybe
Right?
maybe I just need to sit down, have a nice talk with her over tea, and it'll all be nice. I think that'll
Yeah.
work out great.
Yeah, no. And then as Ishmael kind of like puts his head in his hands, Bunny, where do we find your character?
So you see Dr. Salma Murphy, who goes by Sal or Murph, unless she hates you. Um, you see her carrying more chairs into the canteen. She's also a white woman. She's like actually a little bit taller than Jen, and she's kind of built like a long brick. So you see her just kind of bringing the chairs in, and like she actually spies Jen, looking more exasperated than usual, dragging that tinfoil cap person around and being like, just kind of sighs and turns back to go get another chair from a different room.
Mini Minute Man. Professor Dave explains. Uh, Physics girls. These are all people who are putting good information out onto the internet. The type of information that you put out is damaging because it's the start of a pipeline that leads people down more radical ideas. So you have to be careful and be more responsible for the things that you are saying.
Then
That's
why won't
why
any of them join me on stream for a debate?
because I'm not I mainly because you're in the Arctic right now. It's kind of hard to get up here. You're one of
Wouldn't
the
any scientists like worth their merit be here now?
no, because not every scientist can get here. I would know.
So a
I would know. I
scientist that
came
isn't here
over
is
here.
not an actual scientist. You got it. You heard it here, folks. First time. We got him.
Ishmael
Sal,
still has his head on the desk and just doesn't lift it up.
Sal's gonna
Do you
come
guys
back
want
with
some
the chair.
tea?
Sal's gonna
I
come back
would.
with the chair and be like, you know what? She's got kind of a point. I mean,
Does she?
all the real scientists come here, right? Oh, totally. That's exactly. Yeah, all the real scientists. This is where all the real science happens, which is why they're cutting our funding.
That is true. We're all going to be out of jobs by the end of the next couple weeks.
Also,
And it's because of people like you. Isn't that great?
who thinks
Isn't that
science is a
great that all of
debate?
the misinformation that you peddle is actively making us lose our jobs?
I mean, I am selling media courses and you can make like 10K in a week.
10K in a week.
Mhm.
I need you to tell me in 10 words or less how that's possible.
I can tell it to you in 2 words. Feet pictures.
Oh. Pl- Get sit down. Guys, I need to go and check on the um other staff, make sure that they know that food is ready. Um is there anything you guys need from me before I head out? Want me to run a message, run an errand? Um Doctors,
Are you doing okay?
I need more coffee, maybe
Jen,
some Valium.
Jen, there's
Y-
well, there's
I
coffee and
I
there's
can I
Valium.
can brew another cup for you when you get back.
That would be perfect. I'll leave my mug here. That would be amazing if you could refill that. I need 5 sugars.
Uh,
Hey,
Sal's gonna pick it up and be like, can we wash it first? When was the last time
No,
we washed this?
never you mind last time I washed it. I've been busy.
I know.
Yeah, and I've been too busy. Just don't wash it, okay? I like it. I like it how it is. Just leave it how it is. It will be fine. Is there anyone that you guys need me to talk to? I'm heading over to the south side of the research station, see if anyone is straggling. Um, and you guys need me to get anything from any other parts of the research station? Pick up any mail?
As you say this, Jen, you have you know when you're like I'm forgetting something. There was something I was supposed to do.
Yeah.
And you check your you I imagine you have like a clipboard with like a
Of
schedule of the
course I have
day,
a
what
clipboard.
everybody's doing. So you check your schedule and you see that one of the other teams, headed by Tyler Goodwin, has been out. They're measuring the ice sheets, they're measuring the albedo, like how much light they're reflecting. And they were supposed to be back about half an hour ago, and they're not here.
Ooh. Yeah, Tyler's team is out. Tyler's team's out late again. Fuck, I told them not to do this again. Okay, I gotta head out. You, Leah, eyes on me. Eyes on me. All right? Silent Fox, we are listening, okay? No more peddling. No more recording until I get back. All right? Do not bother any of these nice people. Got me?
No recording.
Do not bother. I can't. And I just leave.
Sal will
uh,
chase after Jen to go help Jen with like trying to find Tyler.
Nice. So yeah, as you sort of head out into the corridor, uh, you know there's a couple of different kind of procedures that you'd have here. They would
mhm.
definitely have taken radios with them. So you have radios here. You have both normal radios that you can use. There's also an emergency radio that goes to the ranger station in, and anyone who is Norwegian, please excuse my pronunciation. Longyearbyen? Is that how? Wait, I've written it down. Where's it
I
gone?
believe you.
Where's it gone? Uh, Longyearbyen. Yeah.
Long
Um, that's for fun fact time. That's the most northerly settlement in Norway. So it's basically the
Oh,
closest like settlement to you. The so
okay.
you have like an emergency line to the ranger station there if
Would
anything
I
were to go really really wrong.
would
But
I believe like they're half an hour late.
mm,
Would it be part of my protocol to uh put out a thing now, or would it be more like, okay, they have to be missing for an hour and the
yeah,
has to be turning before I make the call?
yeah, I think that it's something this wouldn't be alarming enough for you to make a call like that. You would probably firstly you try and get in contact with them directly,
For sure.
with
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
contact them, and unless they were missing for like a more substantial amount of time, because you know things get delayed
Yeah,
sometimes,
yeah, for
uh,
sure.
then you wouldn't feel the need that it's like a super emergency.
Yeah. Um, I turn to I'm so sorry, Bunny. What was your character's name again?
Sal, Murph,
Sal.
whatever.
Um, Sal, hear Tyler mention if they were going out a little later today. I have 12:30 written on my timesheet. Um
No, he actually kind of bragged about how he's expecting to be able to get back like 5 minutes early or something. He was like trying to beat Ishmael's record for something. I don't know.
Feckin' Egypt, all right.
Tyler uses they them pronouns, by the way.
Okay,
So,
cool.
It's all right. I didn't tell you that, so
what are
Feckin' he's still they're still a feckin' Egypt. um so I go to our communication room where we keep our broadcasting equipment. Um I pick up the radio. I'm like, um based a good one, based a good one. Can you copy? Just running a bit late.
can you roll a smarts check, please?
Interesting. I don't like how we're doing this so quick. Um so I would roll 3d6 for this, or
Yeah, so you have 3
I have 3.
in your smarts, so you can
I'm so
roll 3 of those,
I'm a
and that will correspond to the symbols and how many smarts symbols you get.
okay.
Will determine.
And smart symbols would be 6, right?
Let me double check. They are 3 smart symbols.
There are 3 smart symbols, but if I were to roll a 6, would that be one
No,
like
sorry. The number is 3 for smarts. So each of the
oh,
skills have a different number, and 3. In fact, it actually just goes along the same order as they are on the character sheet. So smarts is the third one along, so it's
okay.
3. So you're looking to roll 3s basically.
Okay, so I rolled 1 3 and so 1 smart,
Nice.
and I've rolled a 5 and a 6 and I'm not sure what those mean.
Okay. So your 5 is strange, and 6 is our luck points. So those are the other 2 you want to keep an eye on, because strange, if you fail, I need to know. 1 was enough. You're fine for now. And the luck, you can bank that luck if you want. So keep a note that you've got that luck, and later on you
Bank a
can
luck.
add an extra dice to a skill check. You can only have 1 at a time, so it's usually good to spend those, because otherwise you might roll another luck and then it's wasted. If you ever get 2 lucks, so 2 sixes, then you can use them together for 1 success instead of banking them
Copy.
if you want.
Beautiful.
Cool. So you've been sort of fiddling with the radio. You know the frequency it's supposed to be on, and you hear there's a lot of noise on it. Not unusual for the radio, maybe slightly more than there usually is. You think maybe that could be something to do. Maybe there's a storm brewing or something. But you hear um it takes a little while. So there's a big pause,
Mhm.
and you're almost like you're about to call again, and then it kind of starts to, you hear something come through, but it's cutting out, so you can't really hear the words very easily, but you think you hear something along the lines of, I'm coming back, I'm coming, sort of thing, like someone's trying to tell you that they're coming, but it's cutting out and you can't
Mm.
quite tell.
You didn't catch that, did you, Sal?
no, just coming back. I could always head to the entrance where they'd be coming in and take a look to see if I can see him.
That's my deal. You um
Yeah, you need coffee.
and I'll get it once I open up for them. Can I try one more time just to see if I can get through on the radio, get a clear signal?
Yeah, you can give it another go. Can roll another smarts check if you like.
Now, is there a case to be made for wit?
Okay, yeah. Make maybe your case. I will say, because you've already done this once, if you chose smarts again, I would make it harder.
Okay. Now, wit is quick thinking, right?
Mm.
And being good with your hands. I didn't think I'd get this far with the reasoning. I'll be perfectly honest. Um, I think she's just trying to quickly go through the options of like what could be causing the
Mm.
signal disruption, and try and quickly thinking, okay, so I'll go through what could be on my side, what I can do on my side to make this right. And if it's none of those options, it means it's the weather or it's the radios on their end.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Roll a wit check.
Oh, I'm so happy you bought that.
I'm very easy to convince. I'm not gonna lie.
um. Okay, so 5 of these. And this time I'm looking for twos, right?
Yes.
I didn't get that, but I got 3 fours. That's crazy.
Mm.
And oh, I got another 6. So I will take my other luck from before and turn that into a success.
That is not quite how it works, I'm afraid. I miss it's you have to add the luck before you roll because it's adding an extra dice to the roll. So
I
you have
see. Okay.
yeah. If you
That's a bummer.
if you
I
roll
was so
two
proud of myself.
sixes, oh yeah. If you roll 2 6s, you can turn that into a success when you roll. But as it stands, that's what, 0 successes? Did you roll any fives?
I did roll a 5.
Okay,
I
0
rolled 1 5.
successes. One strange. Teehee.
What? No. I mean,
Okay.
yes, I no, I didn't.
uh, as you are going through this list, and every time you think of something, you'll immediately think, "Yeah, it can't be that because I did that this morning," or I fixed that, I did that, blah blah blah. Um, and as you're doing that, and Sal, you hear this too. You hear the radio sort of click on again, and it's really noisy this time, much
Ugh.
more than it usually is. And the longer you spend there, the more you listen to it, it almost sounds like there's a noise coming through, some kind of really grindy, raspy noise. Almost maybe like a in and out of breathing, but like something that doesn't know what breathing is trying to do it.
Ew.
And it does sound you. It doesn't sound very nice.
Did Tyler meet
Uh,
Darth Vader? Like, what is that noise?
um, I don't think it's anything on our side, but that doesn't mean it isn't something on our side. Um, might have to see. I can't rule out it's not something on our side or theirs. Uh, do you think we should go out, Sal? Is
I
it
mean,
too
if you
early
want to
for
keep
that?
fiddling with the radio, I can always go out just at least to the entrance and see if we can see them at this point.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No, I think that might be the best shout. But keep your radio. I go over to one of the radios that are in here, and I hand her one. I have one myself, and I was like, "Keep your radio on, and keep checking in with me."
Yeah,
Uh,
let's also check them when I get to the entrance. Let's check and make sure they work.
yeah, yeah, for sure.
Mm.
Uh, I do a quick check just to make sure. Rapper.
They
I'm not
work all
doing
they work
that.
fine.
Okay, perfect. Um, yeah, just give me a buzz just before you open the door.
Will do. So we'll head off.
Mhm.
So while this is going on in the cafeteria, Ishmael has politely made his excuses and shuffled out, trying to avoid Leah. And you two are kind of left on your own in the cafeteria.
I'm gonna take one of the pictures of the spiders that I have, kind of slide it over to her and circle their legs. So, do you think we could sell these?
So you're looking to make some money?
I mean, yeah, that seems great. I mean, it would help the station. Maybe we can keep this running a little longer. It'd be great. I mean, I
For
think they're really beautiful.
context, Arctic sea spiders are like the size of dinner plates. They are really big. Some of them have 10 legs.
That's
I'm,
more to sell.
I mean, in the long term, I think this could make some buck.
Okay.
So we can have discussions, but like, you want to make like $300 right now?
How?
And Leah grabs like a cereal box that has been completely wrapped up in like green screen, green gaffer tape. Just hold this up and let me use your likeness and name. And I'm going to add sponsors in it. And I can give you an immediate $300 cut.
Um, like, what sponsors are we talking here? Like,
Lots of stuff. Sciencey nutrition stuff, health fitness stuff.
that sounds lovely. Sure.
Here you go. Just like hold it up. I can get different angles.
Okay,
It's
like,
still photos. I'm not recording anything. Snap, snap,
okay.
snap, 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 snap.
I
Oh,
don't
you're
really
really
know
good
what I'm
at
supposed to.
this.
Am I? Thank you.
All right, I'll edit these and do some of your details so I can have it to you within like 2 hours. Your money.
That would be lovely. Thank you. I
Mhm.
could get everyone something nice. Um, it's really expensive to ship to the Arctic. So, like, yeah, but I can maybe get cute mugs.
I mean, I don't want to exactly put you all out of like a job. I mean, it's important to have some funds to do what you like to do. I mean, I was hashtag blessed and I should share what I got. I
Oh,
posted a video of myself like making toast and then like sneezing
oh,
some milk out of my nose. And I got like 7 million views in half an hour. And that's how it all started.
that's that's kind of incredible. How did you get the milk into your nose?
I don't know. But I was having a thought, and then it tickled, and then just 7 million views happened while my shirt was drenched in milk. And I thought I could never be this lucky again.
I I see. I'm gonna.
Leah, as you're like editing your videos, you you're looking to kind of post it or save it as a draft or something, and your like internet connection just suddenly drops out, completely dead.
Ugh. I have so many repeaters in this space. I need to go closer to the door. I'll be right back, but maybe we can talk later about like some more promo deals.
Okay.
Mm.
Pings back on again
Ah,
before you even moved,
sweet. Edit, 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 edit,
and
edit.
then it goes back off.
Ah!
And it kind of keeps doing this, keeps going on and off, like to full, zero, like there's no in between. And it's like sometimes it lasts a little bit longer, sometimes it's a little bit shorter.
Who do I need to pay to get this fixed?
I mean, there's a lot. I mean, yeah, you can talk to uh some. I mean, I'm not really managing the money, but you can talk to people like here, like in the station about.
Would 5 grand fix it like right now?
That might.
Can we like
I
be
mean,
friends for 5 grand? Me
it
and the
would probably
IT
take a few
person.
like months. Like it's hard to like things move slow.
Oh, hard to get.
Yeah, it's like hard to bring things out here. You know what I mean? Like we're kind of far away. Like if you go to a
Oh,
map,
oh,
like
not that
it's
hard to get. Actually, mm,
like
mhm.
you know.
Um, is there can you science out a place where I could stand with like an antenna outside and get a better connection? Is
I
there
mean,
a
the radio
satellite
tower's
coming
like
by?
that way. If you stand closer, maybe it works. Maybe if you stand outside, maybe it's the building. That
Maybe
could
it's
work.
the building. Maybe it's the building. All right, all right. Um, do I have enough layers on? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go try that out.
Are you sure? Yeah, it's like cold. I mean, like it's like really cold. Are you sure you
No,
have
I
enough
meant
layers?
protection layers.
Uh, oh, we have extra tinfoil if you need it.
You're a good one. First this.
Thank
First we
you.
gotta make some money. First we gotta make some money. And Leo will go to the aforementioned place near a radio tower. Within the station, or are we going outside? Because then
I
Leah
think
will
you
go outside if she has to.
Yeah, I think you do have to go outside to go like to a radio tower. This is an area where there used to be lots of research stations, so there are lots of like buildings in a kind of sort of research station village here. So there's like one radio tower like in the middle of those buildings that is that was serving all of these buildings. So you do have to go out, but you don't have to go like out onto the ice or whatever. You're still in the kind of vicinity of the research station.
Okay, Leah will gear up and just run out.
Nice. Ashley, what are you doing in the meantime?
Um, I'm going. Well, I'm gonna take a cup of coffee. I'm gonna brew another cup. I'm gonna somehow spill it, even though it's like there's barely anything left in there. I don't know how that happens, but it does. And once I'm kind of obligated to sit here because I promised to get the coffee back. So I'm gonna take the coffee though, and I'm going to walk. Is is the direction Ida went in the direction that Dred's character went in the same?
Yeah, let's say it
Okay,
is.
then I'll walk out there as well. I'll go a bit slower, but I just want to be.
Yeah,
But
you're
maybe I can
holding
do
your
both at the same. I can watch Ida and get the coffee at the same time.
yeah. You can put it in like a thermos, got a nice big flask
Yeah,
ready to
exactly.
take out to people. Yeah, absolutely. So we head on out to the radio tower, and Sal, you were going to head outside as well, right? To kind of see if we can see Tyler. So you all kind of arrive at their entrance here. You would all know that you've got a kind of um, what what is sometimes referred to in secure children's settings because, as an airlock. So you've kind of got you've got one door on the outside, you've got one door on the inside, and it's basically just to keep all of your snow-covered stuff out of the warm area. So this is where like all of your boots are and your coats and things like that. Um, so you can take any boots, coats, and things and bundle yourselves up as you head outside. And I think I would like a wits check from everyone who's going outside, please. This is kind of for like awareness.
One success from Leah.
Nice.
0 strange otherwise.
I have one success. Yep, I got one success, and that's it. No,
Nice.
no other interesting things.
And from Ashley, are you heading outside as well? Or are you staying inside?
I'm staying inside. Yeah.
Okay.
I prioritize getting the coffee and then going
Nice.
outside.
That is objectively the most important thing.
Exactly.
Coffee is always important. Yeah, you two, as you kind of meet and you wander outside, your big Leah's beginning to make her way over to the radio tower, and you both notice in the distance beyond the buildings, a little bit closer than would be comfortable to what you're used to. There's a polar bear just walking around, like casing the joint, I guess, like walking around a circle around the area, the buildings that you're in. Not coming closer, but usually the polar bears are used to people being around here. They stay away. And this polar bear's a little bit closer than you would be maybe comfortable with. But it seems to just be wandering around for now.
Look, everyone, a polar bear.
Sal,
This is how streamers die.
well, Sal sees that and is torn between being like, encourage her to go closer, protect the kid. Like she's torn. Like a.
For your information as well, there is one trank gun in the research station.
One.
That's just saying.
Leia. No.
Like that would be like again, this is something that I learned when I was looking into like Arctic stuff for this. Is that they'll often use trank guns if the for whatever reason they get too close to a polar bear in order to not hurt it. But also, and I can't remember the very specific of it, but it was something like there's restrictions on it where like legally you're only supposed to do it if like the polar bear is a certain distance from you. But if it's a certain distance from you, you're only going to get one shot off. it takes more than one shot on a tranquilizer gun to get a get a polar bear down.
Yeah,
So
I've heard there are certain parts of the Arctic where it's legal to have a gun, but only because the gun is what'll give you the chance to live if a polar
exactly,
bear
yeah.
comes at you. Because
Yeah,
like, at a certain point
yeah.
no.
Um,
You'd also know that they're quite often scared of snowmobiles because the local people like use that to hunt. So yeah, you have a small garage at the back of the research station where you have access to a snowmobile. So there's that too. Just so you know what gear and options and things that you have. But for now, it's not attacking; it's just staying at a distance. But yeah, casing the joint.
Is Leah actively like recording it as she goes up to the tower, or is she just like stopped to record? Like, what is she doing at the moment?
I think on the way to the radio tower, if polar bear is spotted, Leah would stop in place and from where she's standing, like polar bear, not getting closer, but I think still making noise and being loud because the mic only picks up so much. We're outside.
Yeah.
Look, everyone, a polar bear!
Okay, since Sal's gonna assume that there's no way that Leah will hear her, so she's gonna radio to Jen, being like, "Hey, there's a polar bear kind of circling closer than usual to the station.
Oh,
No sign of
well,
no sign of Tyler yet, but
no sign of Tyler. Like how close is close?
I'll say a good 3 times closer than I've ever seen one wandering
Oh,
around here."
and I'm assuming you didn't bring the trank.
For every $100
I wish I
donation,
had
I will
for
take a
different
step
reasons,
forward.
but no, I did not.
Whoa, there comes $500 right now.
Like, is your internet actually working right now for real?
Yeah, your stream is occasionally just cutting out.
Um, I think Ashley is coming in to me to give me my coffee, right?
Yes.
Um, I was like, oh, thank you. Yeah, I just got Sal's saying that there's a polar bear really close to the base.
Like, how close?
Really close. Closer than we'd like.
That's like, I mean, that's bad.
Yeah, she doesn't have the
Like,
trank either.
you should get that because, like, if it's this close, it's probably like really hungry or something, and like, there's a reason it
Yeah,
would be
yeah,
here,
no, that's what I was thinking as
so
well.
they shouldn't be out there right
Okay,
now.
you're right, you're right. We okay, here's what's gonna happen. I need you to stay here and man the radio in case
Alone?
Tyler radios. Do, you've got this. I believe in you. You're gonna do great. You need to, but I need to go grab the trank and bring it out and make sure the others get back in safely. Okay?
Oh, okay, go get
You
him.
got. uh, Thank you. um, uh,
I need
but
Stella to roll a fear check because Stella's fear is isolation and being alone.
oh no.
How do I roll a fear
So
check?
you are going to roll a strange check, and I'm
Okay,
going to double check what the CR will be.
yeah, you got this, Stella. There aren't actually ghosts in the machine. They're just
There
joking.
no.
Yeah, there's no
It's fine.
actual
It's fine.
ghosts.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Oh,
We have
It's
no
fear.
empirical evidence for that.
yeah. I'm great with radios. They won't all die while I'm not there by a polar
They
bear.
will
No.
absolutely not. And you won't hear them because you will be on the radio.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Okay, I do this quite often when I run Shiver, as I always go, there must be something specific for how fear works, and then it's literally just like, no, the director just decides. So,
Oh, okay, lovely.
so,
Sick.
so how many strange did you get on your strange roll?
Oh, so it's a strange roll. Okay, right.
Yes.
Um, I got 0 strange.
Ooh. Well, that's a
Ooh.
failure, I'm afraid.
Wait, what?
No.
No.
So this means that you have gone from stable to
Okay.
afraid. So
Okay.
you now temporarily lose 1 core skill point from every core skill to a minimum of 1.
Okay. So it all
And
goes down by 1.
Yes, it all goes down by 1 temporarily until you're
Wonderful.
no longer afraid. So ways you can stop being afraid, you can either run away from your fear or you can vanquish it in some way. In this case, your fear is more of a concept, so it's going to be kind of hard to vanquish your fear.
Yeah.
Um, or another character can, oh no, you can, as an interact action, you can attempt to steady yourself and you can make another fear check to stabilize yourself. So we're
Okay.
outside of like combat and initiative right now. So
Yeah.
the interact action doesn't really matter too much. But it will depend on the situation as to what
Yeah.
the
I think
how challenging it is. There are some abilities that people might have as well that can help.
Stella's gonna try and soldier through it and just be like, "Yeah, go. You
Look,
got. I'll be good."
look at me. Breathe.
Uh-huh.
It'll be okay. I'll be less than 10 minutes.
Okay, less than 10 minutes. Sounds
Ideally
good.
only 5.
Okay.
Okay? You
Sounds
got
good.
this.
Sounds perfect.
Okay? And you have the radio. Call us at any time.
Yeah.
And I'm going to sprint out and find. Well, is the trank in this room or
You'd need to go to the like store cupboards to get the tranquilizer. So at the back where you've got like the garage and stuff, there's where your stores and stuff are there as well.
yeah, no, I'm going to run as fast as I can, grab the trank and head outside.
Okay, so yes, Stella as Jen leaves the room, the lights flicker a little bit as you're left alone with the occasional like static of the radio.
That happens. It's
It
old.
happens.
It's
Totally
an
normal.
old building.
Totally fine.
Yeah.
And outside for the rest of you, just as Jen arrives with the with the tranquilizer, you're watching the polar bear and you see it suddenly turn around as if it's like seen something, and it starts running towards what looks like a figure that is stumbling towards your research station.
Oh crap. Um
You gotta go. There's no time to. You got the trank. Let's go.
I'm going to fire the trank at the bear cuz does the
Mhm.
figure look humanoid?
Yes, yes.
I fire the trank at the
Yeah.
bear.
So you're quite far away at the minute. So you can attempt it, but it would be very difficult to hit from this distance.
Oh god.
Are we
What
close?
role would that be like?
It would be a wit check for a ranged attack.
Mm, that is my stat. Oh, I
I want
forgot.
to check in before we do this, everybody, because we do have a line on violent conflict with animals. Do we want to do this or do we want to avoid?
It's I'm personally I'm only doing this because it's a trank. It's only going to knock the bear out.
Yes.
Yeah.
For
Right.
me, if
And
the bear in the end is okay and alive, that's it. And
Yeah,
and
this
and I
one.
and I mentioned to the table, like, in a private chat, like, my PC will not further antagonize the bear. That was as far as I was like, "Ooh."
I
Yeah.
didn't I had no intention of doing anything to the bear unless it attacked us
Yeah.
or tried to attack another human. Now that I'm seeing it's going for what seemingly I don't know if this is a human, but above the table, but um, but my character is perceiving a human who can only be one of our team stumbling and a bear is running at it. So I think she's going to take the shot, hopefully not killing the bear, just um not taking the bear out, putting the bear to sleep.
Yeah.
Sure. So to roll your wit check.
Okay. There's the dice. And talent
It's going
die
to be difficult.
is uh a D8, right?
Yes.
I forgot to use the talent die. Um
Yes.
on
That.
the last couple rolls. Okay, I have a 2.
Nice.
Um I have 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, no, that's the
So
I
you're
have
looking for
2.
2s, 5s, and 6s are relevant as well.
Interesting. So I have 2 4s, 2 3s, and I have a 4 on my D8.
Okay, yes. What the D8 is something slightly different. Let me see, where's it gone? A 4 on your D8. That's a success.
Yay!
So you've got 2 successes total then? You got the
Yes.
4 on the D8 and the 2.
Yes.
Cool. Unfortunately,
No.
It was very hard, and that's
Yeah.
still a failure, I'm afraid. So how many 5s did you roll, and did you roll you only
I
have
didn't.
1 talent die, didn't you?
I
So that's fine.
Yeah. No, I didn't roll any fives.
No 5s. Okay. So the doom clock does not tick up, alas. But no matter, you shoot your tranquilizer, knowing that you're too far away to really do much, and it kind of sails through the air and into the ice. But
And
even as you do this, go on.
I'm just wondering how many shots does this trank gun have?
Good question. I did write this down. I wrote this down because it has stats and everything, which I'll send to you in a minute. Uh, Oh, I didn't write it down actually. I just wrote down how many rounds it would require to take someone out. So, so I
Oh no.
guess you just have rounds. Um,
Okay.
yeah, but even as you do that, you notice the bear gets almost on top of to the humanoid figure, but the minute it
Oh,
gets that close, it like shies back, and it looks like it's like scared of it, and it starts to bolt in the opposite direction.
towards us now?
No, away from you.
Oh, thank God.
And as that happens, the shambling figure kind of comes further towards you, and those of you that have been looking for them, you recognize it's Tyler, who's kind of stumbling. Doesn't seem particularly. Maybe they're injured. And
Yeah.
as they arrive closer to you, and they kind of lift a weak hand up, and they're like, "Please, help me, please help me!" And they look like they're panicking. And
I
if can
I think
we
I
have another wits check for awareness, please, from anyone that
okay.
would like to
And
do so?
I still use the talent die, right?
Yes.
Let's do a wits check then.
I'm gonna make you happy.
Okay.
You wanna know
I
what I
also
rolled?
might be making you happy right now.
One success, no strange for Leah.
Okay.
Um, what are the numbers I'm looking for again? Sorry.
You'd be looking for 2s
Uh-huh.
mostly. 5 are your strange, and 6 is your luck.
I have 1 luck and 2 strange.
Okay.
Also,
On your talent die, you want basically anything above a 4 and above.
Yeah, no, I don't have that.
So what number did you roll on the talent die? Because
It's a
if
1.
it's a 1, that's too
Yeah.
strange.
Oh no.
So,
That's okay.
I'm gonna help
I'm
that
so
as well.
happy.
so
I have no successes, and I have 1 strange.
okay, so we had no strange from Aida, but 1 success. We've got from Dread, we've got no successes, right?
No successes.
And how many
From
strange
from
total?
what you're tell from what you're telling me, I have 1 luck. I got 1 luck.
Okay,
Uh, and how many? I got
so how many 5s did you get? So we've got 2 already
2,
from the talent die,
2
and 2
5s.
5s. That's 4
Uh-huh.
strange.
Actually, I rolled 2 luck, so can I turn that into a success?
Yes, you can.
Does that cancel out my strange?
It does.
Oh. But alright, I want the success.
For you.
Big
Wonderful.
gaming moment.
That's still 4 strange. That's still a lot.
So
Still,
good.
still a lot.
I'm gonna tell you the results of those rolls in a minute.
Sick.
Let's jump into
Sick.
Ashley for a second. Ashley, as Stella is sitting alone in the radio room, trying to keep calm, you think you've done some breathing. You just feel like you've maybe managed to get yourself a little bit calmer, and as you do so, you hear a kind of scrabbling from the corridor, and Kelly comes in, who is another member of your team, and she goes, and you see her sort of poke her head around the door, and she looks quite scared as well, and she's like, Stella, it's the spiders. Something's going on with the spiders, and she holds a hand like around the door frame as she's like coming towards you, and you see some like ice. Her fingers seem kind of icy, like there's ice crystals on her fingers, and she's like, you have to come and see.
Um. Yeah, Jensen, I needed to watch. Is what's?
Please, they're all dead.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna run over.
Yeah. Meanwhile, outside, you guys are seeing an eerily similar thing. So Sal and Leah, you both recognize as Tyler is stumbling towards you. They have coming up all along one of their arms, like up one side of their neck, like encroaching on their face, are these kind of ice crystals. Some of their fingers seem to have been like completely turned into ice as they're kind of stumbling towards you, and they're kind of going, please help, please help, it hurts, I don't know what's going. They're all everyone else, they're all it got them all. And as they're doing that, they kind of fall into the snow in front of you, and that's where we're going to take a break.
No.
Yeah.
Please.
It's happening, baby.
God damn it.
We will see you
Terrible.
all in like 5-10 minutes. Have a lovely break. Go take bio breaks, do what you need, and we'll see you then. Bye.
Help
Bye.
us, help us. Spider feet pictures.
Hello, everyone. Aida's just maximizing her ability at being our producer as well to
Yep.
start the stream with the unhinged things. So welcome back, everybody. Where we last left off, we had Stella going to investigate the fact that her Arctic sea spiders that she's been studying are apparently all dead, and her co-worker Kelly is very scared and possibly getting a bit icy on her hands. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. What is to worry about is the rest of our group outside the research station in the ice and snow. Uh, Another one of your colleagues, Tyler, has just arrived in a panic and collapsed on the floor in front of you, seemingly like half covered in these ice crystals, almost like they're being turned into ice. Apparently, according to them, the very fragmented uh, way of describing it, everybody else was left behind, and it got them. Whatever that may be.
Who's to say?
What would let's start outside with our immediate Tyler team.
Mhm.
What would you like to do? Tyler has passed out in the snow in front of you.
I'm running over to him. I'm sprinting over to him, and like I'm doing like uh like literally just like trying to physically assess his condition and also see where he's come from.
Whoa,
Yes.
whoa, whoa. Should you touch
Jen,
that? What if it's contagious?
yeah, Jen,
It's
don't touch
ice.
Tyler.
Ice isn't contagious.
Look at their fingers, Jen. Like, let me carry Tyler back in. Let's get Tyler in because they're gonna examine this. Yeah.
All right, all right. Like you can we can pick him up together?
How about I try to get them first, and then if I need a hand, I'll let you know. But like, let's try to minimize how much contact we have with this.
All
It's
right.
not
All right.
normal.
I know it's not normal, but it's also why are you listening to our
Yeah.
guest?
Even a broken clock is right twice a day. All right. So like,
All right, all right. Go on then.
All right, can we have a grit check for carrying Tyler?
cool. Thank you for giving me something I can do.
As the warrior, you should be good at this.
I got 2 successes.
Ooh.
Nice, that's plenty. Yeah, you easily like pick up. Are you doing like bridal carry or like fireman's lift?
Depends on kind of where the stuff is. If like the stuff,
Hmm.
if the stuff seems to be mostly centered on one side, I'll probably do the fireman carry to like, like minimize. Like, okay, how
Yes.
can I make it not so you're touching me?
Okay, yeah. Yeah. You do the fireman's lift. But I would still like you to do a strange check while we're at it. But because you've actively tried to stay away from the ice, it's not going to be too difficult.
I got 1 success.
Nothing happens, you're fine.
Chloe, I have an ability called Sounds Familiar. I
Mm.
roll my luck pool. Depending on the result, the director will provide a story related to your current predicament that you recall from your talks with other like minded people. Bunny's statement about a broken clock being right twice a day and
Mm.
monkeys being able to inevitably be able to produce Shakespeare by smashing on a typewriter. Could a conspiracy colleague of mine have actually theorized and dreamed what this icy phenomenon is.
Yeah.
And to make it more delicious for you, I also have a flaw where I have a reputation for exaggeration. I lose skill day when trying to convince others. So you might tell me the truth, but my immediate party
No.
might not believe me.
I love this. Brilliant. Right, roll that luck pool then.
All right.
So that's your normal stat for luck, basically. So you'll have
Roll.
you should have your 5 and then your 1 talent dice.
Which was it? The Oracle? What's the Oracle that like can see the future but no one believes her?
I,
Cassandra?
I think it's Cassandra, right?
ah,
This is the
No.
same shit.
Oh, Chloe. Happy
oh,
birthday.
oh,
0 successes, 5 strange.
Damn.
Happy
oh.
birthday. Merry Christmas.
Bearing in mind that I'm doubling those for the one shot.
No.
And
We're
belated
all
St. Patrick's Day.
Um, yeah. So you, Leah,
Hmm.
you're trying to think like, what have I heard about this before? And you can't seem to think of anything similar to this. Like you,
I'll be the
there's
first one then.
there's stuff in the vaccines, but this ain't a vaccine, so you don't know. Um, Meanwhile, Stella, I think you're the only one that would immediately notice this. As you're running through the corridors with Kelly, the lights start flickering more on and off more than they did before. And as you are running down the corridor, the lights literally go off as you're running down them, the kind of sequence like choo, choo, choo. And the lights go out. The kind of a red alarm starts going. It's the red emergency light kind of goes on, and you realize the power has gone out. So the rest of you, there is an alarm going, but it's on more on the inside, so you don't really notice until you get back inside the station. So you have a sort of emergency lighting and a little bit of power for the like emergency radio and things like that, but ordinary things like a coffee machine won't work. So we're carrying Tyler in. What would you like to do with Tyler once you arrive inside the station and notice that the power is out?
Um, to play into the horror trope, I want to find the nearest table, scrape everything off it, and lay him on top of it.
Nice. You
Sounds
wander
gonna
into a lab.
swear. They're gonna walk in, see the lights out, and be like, "Fucking Chris," and then be like, "Oh yeah, okay, I'll go put this on the table." The gin just cleared.
Yeah. I'm gonna actually remember the radio, that I gave, and I'm gonna be like, Stella, Stella, can you hear me? The power's gone out. Do you know what's
Bella,
going on?
did you take the radio with you or did you leave it behind?
Can I roll a smarts check for that?
Yeah, go on.
Oh
Okay,
my
thank
god,
you.
dude, come on.
Okay, I got 4 successes on that.
Oh, you
I
definitely took it with you
I
then.
I I brought the radio.
Yeah, you should not bring the radio.
Yeah. So I hear her.
It's like, do you
Uh,
know what happened? Why is the power out?
I don't know, but like all the spiders died apparently. So I had needed there. If everyone's alive, great. Polar bear didn't kill you. Very happy about that. But I'm busy.
Okay, okay. Give me give me 2 minutes to figure this out, and I'll come right over to you, and we can figure out what's going on.
Awesome.
Um,
Can I roll to try and stabilize, knowing that they're back
Mhm.
inside, and I have my colleague with me? Like we're
Yeah.
back kind of connected with
Yeah,
people.
in fact, I don't think you even need to roll because one of the other ways you can lower your fear status is by running away and being out of your fear,
Okay.
which you are now with somebody else. You are no
Okay.
longer alone. So you can be back to being stable for the time being. Let's stick with you, Stella, for a moment as you run down the corridor, and Kelly almost doesn't even notice that the lights are going out, and she's so laser focused on these spiders as she ushers you into your lab. So you have your team has been kind of you're mostly observing the spiders you find in the wild, but you have a couple here, maybe some that you were nursing, like they might have been injured or something, or a couple that you're using as kind of specimen, like lab specimens for to get benchmarks for things you're measuring. Um, but as Kelly comes in and she just kind of with a shaking hand points at environments that you have them in and goes, look, and I think I would like you to roll. I'll allow you to roll wits or smarts check. I'm assuming you're probably going to want to do a smarts check, but I'm going to give you slightly different information for each one. So smarts is more like you using your knowledge and your intelligence to work, like look at this scientifically and work out what's going on, and then wits is more like kind of instincts and like noticing things, if
Stella
that
would
makes
use
sense.
smarts. Yeah.
I thought you might, Scholar.
Yeah. Okay, I got 2 successes.
Okay. Um, that yeah, yes. This one I know. I noted down, and yes, that's fine.
Okay.
As you follow her finger, you see those spiders. They are lying motionless. They are clearly dead, but they have completely turned into almost ice sculptures. Like they've got these ice crystals kind of growing haphazardly over them, and they're completely made of ice. Like you can't see a trace of biological matter left. They're just these kind of still sculptures. And Kelly's there, like, I don't know what happened.
Um,
What could cause this?
nothing. What? You're because it's still like it's not cold in here right now.
No, it's not cold.
Yeah. Why is there ice on your fingers?
She kind of looks down and like she hasn't noticed this before, and she goes, "What? I don't know. I just move them about a little
We
bit."
we should like get with everyone else. This is not like I don't know what this is.
Okay. Am I gonna end up like that?
Uh, Probably not.
And she's like pushing at her fingers, like she's like, it's not coming off.
Um, do did Jen actually mention where they were? They were just in the
I
facility.
don't
Oh, I can
believe
just
No,
so.
radio.
I just said I would be there in a couple minutes.
Where are you? I'm gonna radio in
Oh, on the radio.
if I can.
We just got in. Tyler's been really badly hurt. Um, he was saying something about that something got them. He didn't. I don't know what that means. We're trying to figure it out. Um, do you need me down there, or do you want me to come down?
No, we're coming to you.
Okay.
Um, can I roll? Would it be wits or smarts? I want to see it. Like, could I ask? Is it reasonable to ask like, is is he covered? Are they covered in ice? Like, is there ice there?
Yeah, I'd say I think at this point, having seen the spiders and having seen what's happening to Kelly, I think that would be a reasonable leap to make.
See, are they like covered in ice?
Yeah, like half his body is covered in like ice crystals. We
Does
why?
Ida happen to like know anything about it?
I have another ability called Savant. I defy all reason by having some pockets of random knowledge when needed. When making a smarts check, I can reroll using any luck symbols present in my roll. Does my character possibly know anything about this?
Uh,
What conspiracy? Conspiracy
I
AI slop have you been watching?
I know you got no successes, but
Mhm.
I just had a fun idea, so I'm going to tell you anyway.
Yeah.
So, uh, you one of the many things that
Mhm.
you have been researching, because it's you have to do it, no one else is doing it, is the possibility of like aliens and life out there. And whilst doing that, you don't know if that's necessarily related, but you seem to come across the same thing all the time. That's like, oh yeah, all life is water based, like liquid water based specifically. And you go, huh, why can't it be ice? It's the same thing.
Yeah. If you like draw an L down from the periodic table of elements, and they did this in Jurassic Park 2, you find the poison that kills them.
I need you to get to the point that you're making faster.
Warm them up.
That's a great.
Okay.
That's a wonderful idea. Cause I have no idea what's going on. I never studied this. Um,
I'm not a
so
scientist.
yeah,
Anyone,
this this doesn't
anyone
exist.
smokers, lighters,
This
camping, Benson
can't happen.
burners,
Well, we tend not to light open fires in here because
and
it's a
people tend
contain.
not to turn into ice.
You have lots of flares. They'll
Okay.
be in the store cupboard.
Probably I'll grab them. Uh, Sal, are you good? Are you okay?
Yeah, my the person in the tinfoil hat had a good point.
I know. I'm
Processor.
trying not to. I'm trying not to.
But
You know.
Tyler's not doing good.
I know.
If we're gonna do
I know.
something, we've gotta.
Do you know what? Run, Leah. This is what you can do. This is what you can do to be useful, and not be around me. Okay. So, I need you to run to the habitation sector, and I need you to grab all the blankets that you can and
Gotcha.
bring them back. And bring them back here. If you hope, like, there's not many other people here, but if you find anyone else, tell them to come into the canteen, and this will be our meeting point. Okay.
All right. On one condition. Take this.
Okay. I'll take it.
Run, 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 run.
I immediately put it in the bin.
I handed it to you on, so if there's a creepy audio recording, who knows?
Yeah, it's just
I
dumped
didn't
in the
check.
bin.
I immediately put it in the bin.
Just recording in the bin.
Yeah.
Perfect. Right, so we have Leah going off to get blankets, and we have Jen going off to get the flares.
Mhm.
Wonderful. And Stella, you're kind of making your way back to where Tyler is. So let's begin with Leah going to get your blankets. So you head off into the habitation sector where all the little bedrooms are, and you start pulling duvets and blankets and things off of the beds. As you do so, you notice that outside it's like it started snowing a bit. Not particularly unusual. It snows a lot here. And I would like a wits check from you, please.
Okay. Happy Easter. 0 successes on strange.
One strange, did you say?
1 strange.
Okay.
My guy.
You pull one of the blankets off of bed, and underneath it, as you pull it, something leaps out at you. It's like small, kind of like this size, maybe like a football or like a bowling ball size, and it is like rolled up uh a little bit, but it unfurls, and you see it's made completely of ice, and there are like little spiky ice crystals, like it's almost like fur, but they're definitely not fur. And it has like a stout and pointed ears, like it's like a almost like an Arctic fox. And it leaps out at you, and it like grabs onto you and tries to scratch you.
Tries to.
So I'm going to remind myself how this works for a moment, because we've been RPing out. I'm going to roll to see if it hits you.
My cat
Where
just
are my
ran
stats?
into the room and scared the absolute shit out of me.
The exact thing that I'm describing.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it's going to do a grit check. So for reference, all of you
Mhm.
PCs, your CR, so what I'm trying to hit, is always 1. So I'm trying to get 1 success. There is no successes there.
I reject
So
this.
you literally you say I reject this reality and just like whack it with the blanket, and it doesn't manage to make contact, and you see it kind of skid onto the floor, and it starts to like scrabble around and skid a little bit, and you notice that it's a little bit wet, like it's melting.
Not going to follow it. Going to grab whatever blankets I had in my arms, but I'm going to close the room behind me, assuming that this is a contained room now.
Mhm.
Close it. Like if there's a lock on it, lock it from my side outside.
You do that absolutely.
Kick
uh,
myself for not streaming this, not
you s-
recording
you
this.
start to hear this like scratching at the door. Something's trying to get out.
Oof. Um, okay, we're gonna turn on the phone. We're going on there's no electricity, so we're just recording
And your
now.
internet is still glitching in and out as well.
We're just going to like local record. Do anyone gets this message later? I found proof. I found proof of the beyond. We were right. And head back to the group.
Meanwhile, in the store cupboard, Jen, you're looking for flares.
I am.
So as you wander around, in fact, I'm going to send you, because you've got the tranquilizer as well, and there is some like stats for that. So I will pop that in our group chat for the trank. And you also find you've got some of those flares as well. So how you'll have plenty of flares, because this is the sort of thing that you would take out whenever you go out onto the ice.
Mhm.
So how many flares would you like to take with you?
Let's go with 10.
10. Fantastic. So you've got 10. I'll put those you can in the thing as
I've
well.
I've just written down 10 flares.
So you've got 10 flares.
Uh-huh.
And as you kind of wander back, you can still hear this slight alarm going off and the lights going off, and you walk past the little radio station. It's more of like a glorified cupboard, really.
Yeah, for sure.
Um,
As most rooms in this place are, apparently.
yes,
We
yeah,
have a lot of
very
cupboards
small.
here.
Uh, but you walk past it and you hear those radios crackling once again. That same grindy, like breath-like noise going, and you swear you can hear some words coming out of it, kind of clipping and glitching. It's like it's going, he, hello, I afraid, save you, save, afraid. And it doesn't sound like anyone you know. It's got that grinding texture to it, like the breathing.
Cool. Um, okay. What do I want to do here? I do I do think uh I gotta pick up the radio and hello? Who's there?
Hello? Who's there?
Um, I'm the logistics officer of this research station. Who am I speaking to? Is this one
I'm
of
officer?
yeah, logistics
Logi-
officer?
logistics of officer.
Is it starting to sound more like me?
Yes, yes, it is.
Cool. I'm gonna put it down.
I'm glad you pick up what I'm putting down.
um and um I'm starting to feel really freaked out, and I'm going to pick up um uh I'm going to pick up like my little radio, and I'm going to go to like a general channel. So um Stella has the radio. I know Sal also has the radio. Only Leah doesn't have one, unfortunately. Do not trust that girl with that responsibility. Um, and I'm just gonna say it in this general channel. Um, Everyone get back to the canteen now. We have There's something wrong, and I'm going to run.
Okay, you make your way back to the canteen where Sal and Stella, you and Kelly arrive in the canteen as well, and you see Tyler is there. He's they're still breathing, but only just really half covered in ice. Sal, you've been here for a little while now, and you would notice that the ice is very slowly, but starting to creep sort of across their face, across their chest, and it's growing essentially. But before you do anything, because you've been facing some strange things, and I have been ticking up the doom clock, we're now at 1/2 past.
What?
And uh, and as you enter with Kelly, as you usher her in, Stella, um, you notice she kind of stops in the doorway and is standing completely still as she's staring at her hands, and you notice the same ice creeping over her hands, just like it was with Tyler. But unlike the slow, like creeping nature of the ice for Tyler, it has suddenly started to very quickly like shoot up her arms, and she is kind of panicking, but she's not moving, like she's completely stock still. But her face, she's going, oh god, oh, what's happening, please somebody help.
I yell
What
for
did you just
Sal to cut off her arm.
You most certainly can.
That's where I was going.
Yeah.
Do we
Amputate that.
have the thing to cut off an arm?
Someone said axe, right?
Yeah,
We
we
have
don't
it
have that.
here? Like,
We would have access around. I mean, we're in a canteen, which assuming is there's cooking stuff, so they're
Yeah,
probably had.
you can absolutely have a fire axe on the
Oh my
on
god.
thing. I actually have the I have the stats for this because I'm using the same stats for ice pick, which I assumed you would all kind of have access to, so I'll give you the stats for that one as well.
Okay.
Here is the fire axe. So if we're going to do this, I would like you to roll. So you roll a grit check. You're going to have to beat the CR, which I'm going to put at 2. And if you do that, it does 4 harm, and it's sharp, which will do another thing. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Here's the thing. If I am in there, I have an ability called Sneak Attack, where I can assault from the shadows and land a devastating blow. The amount of damage dealt by my stealth strikes is increased by 2.
Mm.
I'm
I-
still on my way.
mm.
If I am fast enough, can I just like, while everyone's concentrating on her freaking out, grab the axe and boop?
Okay. I think you're right in thinking you're not quite there yet. So what I'm going to need is a wits check to see if you're able to make it there in time. It's not going to
Okay.
be super easy.
You know what, I'll use the online roller because my dice haven't been treating me well.
Don't forget you still have a luck bank, so you could add an extra die if you want.
The
I think
online
I'm
roller
going.
has been bullying me.
Um, so I can. So my 6 will become 6 wit that I'm rolling if I use the luck.
You just add an extra skill die, so you're rolling 1 extra die basically. So you've got 1 extra chance to get a success. If
Okay.
you're using it online, if you click it at the top, you've got a little bank
Oh, there's a
thing.
little
There's like
luck
a
here.
plus. Yeah, if you put a plus on that, it should go into your bank. And then there's like a thing to use it.
Like a
Let me get it
little,
up.
like a little dash, and
Yes, let me just get it out myself so I can describe it. Yeah, so if you press the plus, then it goes into your bank.
yep,
And then if you press the minus, you'll then see that number goes into the dice next to it. And
yes,
then the next roll you make, it will use that dice.
beautiful. I think I've done all those things. Here we go. Okay. Um, I have 1 success and no strange. There's a little star symbol as well on the D8.
Yep. that's a talent symbol, so that's a success as well, which is
You
good
said 2
because
successes, right?
2 successes is what we needed, yes. So
Yes.
you are there in time. You're in the doorway, you can grab the fire axe off the wall. So the question is, of course, Sal, are you going for the axe as well?
Sal so Stella turns and is like, "Cut her arm off?"
Oh,
Oh,
you're
we can't hear
muted, Ashley.
Ashley, you're muted.
Ashley, you're muted.
Sorry, oh God.
All
My
right, all
apologies.
right.
But also for the wits, the online dice roller should count it already. Like it should tell
Yeah.
you how many successes you have.
Yeah, it did.
Okay, and that was one, right?
Yeah, that was one, but I
Ah,
also had a talent.
Yeah,
it should
but the
count.
talent would have been the only success in that case.
Oh.
Because all of your
Right.
dice, I don't, right? It would still be a one.
Yeah, that is how it
Oh.
works. Good spot, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
Sorry. Luckily, you didn't get any strange, so
No.
we're still roughly at half past, slightly over. But
Great.
we're
But
there.
I trip
So
over as I get
you
to
do
the
not get there. You do not get there before Sal. So Sal, what are you doing?
Sal, like, so Stella, you like legit or like cut her arms off, yeah?
yeah, so
Okay.
we run in, we like take stock. I turn around, I see Kelly is like is like standing there, and all of a sudden the ice starts going up her arm, and my first thought is, we got to cut that off before it gets to like her heart or any other place that is that is vital.
like a tourniquet.
Yeah, and
Um,
I would at the same time be um trying like getting a tourniquet ready.
Mhm.
My background or my specialization is in healer. So I'm immediately thinking like I don't know what this is, but something's spreading. This is clearly problematic. Um, and the only option at this point is to cut it off. But that's and Stella doesn't have the strength to do that on her own.
yeah, yeah. Sal's immediate thing it will be like a, "Are you fucking for," and then like see you getting the tourniquets, I'll be like, "Oh," like we'll grab the axe and be like, "Ugh, this is one fucking hell way to go out." And I guess I'll swing.
There you go. Well, roll a grit check for me then.
Right. And
Shit's gonna get me fired.
I'm gonna add my luck because I had one luck banked. I'm gonna add that.
Mhm.
Uh I got one success and
Okay.
4 strange.
Ooh.
Damn.
Lucky for you, Kelly is ordinary human like you, so the CR to hit Kelly is 1. So you do successfully chop off her arm. Uh, she had it on both arms, so I'm gonna say you managed to chop off both of them
Well,
as
she was looking
quickly
at
as you
both.
can. Yeah. There's
Thought
still
it was
4 of
one.
her arms. So
Ay, ay,
as you're getting tourniquet ready, and she's kind of completely panicking, screams in pain as you do this. Um, yeah, well, Stella, what are you doing? Are you patching up? You healing? Yeah, she definitely takes 4 harm. Oh, you're muted again, Ashley.
oh my God.
It's fine.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Okay. Yes. I am immediately gonna try and heal her. Would I be using the um like the medic ability to
Mhm.
heal harm, or would it be different for the Turcat or
No,
whatever
you
it's
can
called?
use your medic ability for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is a smarts check.
Yes.
Okay,
So
that's one
you
success.
that's all you need. So you heal
Yes.
her for 2 wounds.
Two.
So she's on
Yes.
2 instead of 4 now. And how many smarts did you get? Because if you roll more, you get
So
extra
I
heal.
got one success. I also
Okay.
got one luck, so I can bank
You can
that.
back that. Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
lovely.
Cool. So you kind of wrap the tourniquet around her arms as she's like sitting there, and she kind of sits down in one of the chairs, like heavy breathing, in shock, and is like leaning like on one of the chairs, like she's gonna need one hell of a moment. Uh,
Yeah, I mean, the chances of her living is probably not very high, but like you
yes,
gotta
she's
try
gonna.
something.
she's gone pale. It's not looking good. But you have successfully stopped the ice from consuming her completely. However, in the meantime, you've been ignoring Tyler.
No, I was just about to say a thing. Just
What
about
are you
to
gonna
say a
do?
thing.
Go on.
I was going to light up one of the flares and just hold it close to him to like burn that
Yeah.
shit out.
Yeah, as you arrive with your flares, you're trying to, and I say, Leah, you probably arrive at the same time with your blankets as well.
Yeah, I was gonna set the blankets on fire. I wasn't sure if Leah was there or not. So the other option is to set the blanket on fire and make a little campfire and make it as hot as possible.
So
But I'll directly torch him if that's
yeah,
what's
yeah.
needed.
Can you both make, what would this be? It's not a strange check. I feel like it's a strange check, but it's not a strange check because you're not dealing with the weirdness. You're not doing a weird thing yourself.
Mm.
I don't know what this would be. Maybe wits. Let's go with wit.
Okay.
Okay.
I've 2 successes.
Nice.
1 success, no strange this time.
Okay.
No strange for me either.
No strange for you either. Now, unfortunately, you needed 5 between you. It wasn't easy.
Oh god.
And so, you both arrive. You're ready. You warm Tyler up as quickly as you can, but as you do so, the ice has already taken over practically the whole of their body. And as you bring the heat towards them, it actually begins to melt parts of the ice, like their physical parts of their body are like melting into water. And it appears, it's hard to tell because they are now pretty much completely ice, but it doesn't look like Tyler's alive anymore.
Yeah, no, I think this is like now I actually start freaking out. Where I'm like, oh my god, oh my god.
No, no, keep
this
pointing the
isn't working.
flare. Keep going the whole
It's
way.
not working.
They'll
It's
turn
not
into they'll
working.
turn into the monster.
I don't think that matters anymore. I think he's dead. I don't think there's any monster for him
Keep
to turn.
going. There's
You
monsters in
hear-
the other room. There's I
There's
heard
monsters on the phone.
no, I
You
heard a
hear a
scream. There's
knock.
more monsters.
Oh.
No, I reject this reality too.
On the window, there's a
If you don't
Oh.
look, you don't acknowledge them, it's not real. If you don't acknowledge it, it's not real. If you don't acknowledge it, it's not real.
I need to not be smiling, but it's this is very entertaining.
It's like taxes.
this
If you
isn't-
ignore it enough, it goes away.
This isn't your. Okay. I'm going to. I'm not. I'm gonna get a stick. Like, the axe. I'm gonna use the axe, and
I'm
like,
holding the axe.
Can I grab the axe?
No, I'm gonna be like, Jen, you need to take a breath. I will look out the window. I guess, or at the window.
Out the window, you stare directly into your colleague Tyler's face.
Nope.
But
Absolutely not.
it's completely made of ice, like even more so, like the Tyler that's on the table is kind of misshapen and like awkward, like the ice has covered her face, and this is like a ice, like a sculpture of Tyler's face, and the head kind of cocks to the side, and in Jen's voice you hear, a logistics officer, help.
Just shut the blind real quick.
Okay.
They're inside.
No,
No,
it's
the-
outside.
No. In the hospitality chamber, I saw a little bitey, icy shit. I
Okay.
locked the door behind me, but it's in there.
Okay.
And you said the spiders, Stella.
Wait, that was
Oh,
a rain.
they're all ice. They're all dead.
Are they dead?
Oh.
Or are they ice
Did you
creatures?
check?
No.
Scuttling, not
Shut the door.
Closed.
I'd forgotten about
Um,
the spiders, honestly.
oh no!
No!
What?
Don't
I
remind
didn't
me!
think about spiders. Um, I'm
Damn it.
going to push past Stella and I'm going to shut the door coming into the canteen and check if there are other doors into here.
Yeah, there's only the one door. So you've got one door and you've got the window on the outside. Other than that, you don't have any other entrances or exits.
Okay. We should build a fire. If it's ice, fire will make it melt, right? Uh, that's 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 a thing,
Mel,
right?
please, I'm melting.
Good.
We
Yeah,
need to
but
try to
the
get the
power is
mainland.
out. We don't have any ventilation in here.
I'm not opening the window. So I think I would rather die a peaceful death of carbon monoxide poison than whatever that is.
Turns on local record. My passwords to my crypto accounts are 0, 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 6,
Why are you
7,
telling
6,
other people
7.
that?
What?
Um,
Sal, Sal, like, if you have another idea, I don't know what else to do.
We need to try to get in contact with the mainland or get the fuck out of here.
Go out there?
Do we have snowmobiles? We have snowmobiles. Of
Uh-huh.
course, we have snowmobiles.
We have snowmobiles. We can try the radios. I know the power's been out, but like, there's always
No,
there's
no,
this
no, no,
backup
no.
generator.
It learned my voice from listening to the radio.
Hey, Cap Kid, what's her name? I'm sorry,
Leah.
whatever your name is.
Leah, this one.
Yeah. So, do you actually get power, like internet, at all when you're doing this?
Um, Leah will turn on like I've rented these Wi-Fi boxes, which are essentially just phone cards, SIM cards in boxes, and they're on independent power. Does this connect to Starlink, to a satellite, to something beyond the station?
Yeah, I'd say it does, but you're having this. You'd have the same
Yeah,
issue that you're having with the
yeah.
phone. It's cutting in and out. But you are getting some internet. Yes.
Can we draft an email? I'm going to give you an email address. Like, we need to draft an email that way. It could send, like, basically an SOS to the mainland. So as soon as you have internet, it'll send.
Okay.
But at least they'll know.
Well, if you better if we get it to the ranger station, email the ranger station. They're closer than the
We
mainland.
can do
I'm gonna
CC.
email everyone. Email everyone. That's how email
Yeah,
works.
CC
Email
everyone.
everyone.
Who's sure? Yeah, as long as you include those two, the ranger station and the mainland.
Yep, yep, yep.
Right.
And it's just constantly like resend attempt, resend attempt, resend attempt.
Wait a minute. It said, "Help me, I'm melting." Why would it be worried about Why would it be worried about melting if it's outside in the cold?
Oh yay! Are we talking to the ice cap? So the ice cap came alive and is like, "Oh, I'm melting! Help me! I'm gonna turn you on to ice." Like, well, really?
I mean, well, I don't know. Like, does it mean that it can feel we have the heat here melting Tyler here? Can it feel that, or is it talking in a more like global way that the ice is melting?
So you believe in the hive mind too?
Leia's
No, no, I don't.
how melted is Tyler at this point?
Anyone that wants to, do you want to make a smarts check and see what you can kind of deduce
Love
from the clues you have so far?
I'm gonna make a smarts check and I will re-roll with any luck symbols present in my roll.
Oh, I got 2 successes.
Got one success and two strange.
I got one success and no strain.
Okay, so I have one success on my first roll, but I can re-roll with any luck symbols present in my roll. Is that just a flat out re-roll?
So if you've rolled any luck, that means that you can take that number of dice. So say you've rolled 2 luck, you can re-roll 2 dice basically. I don't think there's an easy way to do it on the online dice roller, so I can just do it for you, or you can use a normal dice if you want.
All right, in this case, I have 5 luck and 1 talent.
Yeah.
So if you would please roll for me, Chloe, because I don't have any.
Oh, so you haven't already rolled.
I've rolled only my straight smart check, which is one success.
Okay, yes. So did you roll any luck in that check?
No, not yet.
Okay, then so the idea is that in that check that you've just done, you would re-roll any dice that show a luck symbol.
Okay.
So if you didn't roll any luck, then you can't re-roll.
Then we'll just go with the one success for now.
Okay, so did you roll any strange?
No strange.
No strange. So Jen, you are the only one that succeeded, and
Hive mind.
yay, hive mind. It's you don't think it's a hive mind.
Thank God.
But
If you said it was, I was going to be so
that would have been classic Leah, to be honest.
yeah.
But no, you kind of you put what Sal said together with about that ice melting and what you have seen so far of his creature, what you've heard. You've been the one that's been listening to what it's been saying, and you think it's behaving similarly to the polar bear from earlier that has come closer to the station. Out of desperation. It's run out of food. It's looking for more food. It's being acting more risk. It's being more risky than it ordinarily
Right.
would have done. You recognize the same behaviors here as it's kind of encroaching on your research station, and you wonder if maybe the sea ice that has been melting has been affecting whatever this creature is, and you're not exactly sure why or how it is turning things into ice. Perhaps it can't help it. Perhaps it's trying to communicate in some way and it's not really understanding. You don't really know, but you think that it could be that while the sea ice is melting, this creature will melt too.
Okay,
Global
so
warming is a good thing.
I can't. I'm so stressed out. I can't deal with what you're putting down right now. Um, okay. So it's not so just to be clear, it's not because we're literally have a fire close to whatever this host body
No,
is.
you don't think it's that because the other times that you've seen stuff weird happening, it hasn't been in response to you heating something up.
Okay, cool. Um, okay. So it is in the more global sense of I'm melting. We can okay. Um yeah, it's
Garage.
hmm?
We need to get to the garage. Sorry, I
Yeah.
interrupted you.
No, 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 it's grand. Um I was going to suggest something similar.
Okay.
Um
We need to punch a
yeah,
hole in the
don't think
ozone layer.
well we know where the hole in the ozone layer is. Yeah. There is none anymore. Well, there is, but they're small. It doesn't matter. We're truly not the issue here. Um, there's nothing we can do to solve that issue for it here. So we have to live to tell people about it. Um, so I think Stella's right. We should just head to the garage, maybe get hop on the snowmobiles and see if we can get to the ranger station.
Callie's also
How?
bleeding out, so we kind of we should
Yeah,
move quick, very fast.
okay.
She doesn't the Turkette's good, but that's not. She
That's not.
lost
It's
both her arms.
for sure. Um,
Okay,
do
we
we
are
know how
leaving
far
the ice
away?
station now because of ice monsters that are coming in. But the only way to fight back against the ice monsters is to melt them with the world. We are leaving. All these scientists are in agreement that we are in imminent danger due to ice
I'm not a
monsters.
scientist.
We hasn't really been we haven't made a paper, but we
Yeah,
should
it has to.
go.
Oh,
Yes,
oh, I should
this
have
is.
really not neglected my research. I was the one looking into it. Okay. Anyway, yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Do we know how far the ranger station is from here? Like, how long does
Yeah,
it take us by snowmobile?
yeah, you would know how long it is, and I I'm just gonna look at a map quickly because I think
Hey Siri.
it. I think the ranger station is over the ocean between you
Oh,
and the thingy. Yeah,
Oh, it's
because
another one of
Svalbard
those
itself.
stories.
Yes, so
Okay.
Svalbard itself is like an island. So you're
right.
on this island of Svalbard, and the ranger station is at the very northern tip of Norway. So you would know this that if you were to radio, then they would send like a helicopter to come and get you. Rather, you're not going to be able to get there on a snowmobile.
Do we not have any emergency like watercraft or anything?
Someone roll a luck check. Let's see if you have a watercraft.
How about the lucky
Who's got the
50?
highest luck?
Hi.
It's
Ah, damn it.
Save us.
Oh, so we need to MacGyver something.
Oh,
Um, that's 4 successes.
oh yeah. You have like
let's go.
you have the biggest, best hovercraft. Like,
Biggest
what
and best.
That's what
Hey,
Leah's
look
been
what
up
I
in.
found.
but however, it is in the garage. So you guys are right by the entrance at the front. Garage is at the
Mhm.
back. So you've got to get through the whole station
Shit.
before you reach the garage.
Oh, no.
Okay. Okay. We're gonna have to stick together. Maybe we ditch the radios because it can mimic us. It's mimicking me at the very least.
Wait, what? How is it? Like, when did it start mimicking you? Did it just like start without talking to you, or did you talk to it?
I heard someone on the radio saying hello, so I answered. I didn't say my name. I just said I'm the logistics officer.
Okay, so you had to talk to it first. So why don't we keep a radio so we can at least hear if it's trying to talk to us? We don't have to talk back.
Okay.
Can we talk about this while running?
Yeah, no, we are moving. We are
Oh,
moving.
we are moving. Okay.
Yeah, I will. Sal will go in front with the axe, and hope that the others can help Kelly.
I'm gonna
All right.
I'm gonna light another flare
Mhm.
to light our way because we're moving in the pitch.
You're also
darkness.
muted. I don't know what has potential.
I got an extra GoPro. I don't know where the other one went.
I don't I have no idea either. Might have
Yeah.
just got lost.
So, for your reference as well, the flares you can use those as weapons. Totally will be not be relevant anytime soon. In fact, it will be relevant right now because as you open the door. Thank you for the reminder. The spiders are in the corridor. Uh,
No.
they're completely made of ice. This is not the spiders you knew. It's like some kind of facsimile of a spider moving kind of awkwardly. And yeah, we're gonna have an initiative.
Oh.
So you guys all have medium speed. So do the spiders. PCs go
Oh,
first.
no.
Don't worry. So because you all have the same speed, you can choose who goes when. So we'll have 4 turns, and then we will have spiders. So to set the scene, you've opened the door. The spiders are kind of scuttling around in the corridor, and as you open the door, they kind of swarm towards you.
Oh.
So
Can
uh,
we see how many?
yeah, I'd say that there's like 4,
That's so
but they're quite big.
that didn't help.
um,
um
they got like really, really tiny, like I just love Arctic sea spiders. I think they're so cool. They have like teeny tiny little bodies and then really long spindly legs. So yeah, so you've got the corridor between you, so you can do on your action on your turn. You've got a move, you've got an
Oh.
action, and you've got an interact action, an attack action, sorry, and an interact action. Those are the 3 things you can do. You don't have to do all of those things. You can't make 2 attacks on a turn, but you can do 2 interacts instead of attack if you want. And in this instance, because your goal is moving, I would also allow you to substitute move for that as well.
If
So
if Sal opens the door, is everyone okay with Sal taking the first action?
Yeah, go for it.
Go for it.
Because
Go strong, mommy, go.
I would like yeah, we'll see. I'd like her to
Go,
swing
muscle
the axe
mommy.
and try to smash a couple of them. I also have an interact ability where I can choose one ally within near range and basically choose to protect them.
Mhm,
I'd want to do that. So I'd want to attack and then like whoever's right next to beside me, I'd want to
mhm.
choose the interact in case the spider goes after them.
Okay. Awesome. So roll. What are you attacking with? Are you using the axe? Did you say?
Yeah, I'll use the X right
Cool.
now.
So roll a grit check for that one.
I got 2 successes.
Nice. Yeah, that'll get a spider for sure. In fact, the axe does 4 harm, which is definitely enough to smash a spider. A spider. You see it shatter into pieces. And there's 3 left.
Yay, cool, I guess. But yeah, I'll choose my interact. So if it goes near,
Mhm.
if what somebody else gets attacked, I get to do stuff.
Cool. Alrighty. Are you moving, like trying to move through the like past the spiders as well?
I'm gonna move more into them.
Yeah, that's fine because they can attack as a reaction if you move away from them. So
I'll move into
uh,
them to try to get
yes,
space
you're
for everybody
trying to
else.
protect. Yeah, awesome. Who's gonna go
Protect.
next?
Um, I had an idea. I don't know if it'll work. I want. You can tell me if this is too much bullshit, but I want to try and make a little flamethrower with like some sort of aerosol spray from the kitchen and my flare.
Okay, this is for sure an improvised weapon, which is a smarts check to use, but you can absolutely do
A
that.
smart check. Okay.
While I
Uh,
look up the improvised weapon stat block.
yes, I will do these things. Uh, don't bother. Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Improvised
Zero
weapons.
successes and zero strange. Oh, I
Uh,
did roll a luck though.
so you can bank that for later because you used your one before, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
So you can bank that. Now improvised weapons do malfunction. So let me just find the malfunction
I'm gonna be
thing.
set on fire.
'Cause I can't remember how that works. Whenever a
Oh
player
no.
attacks. Oh, it doesn't even matter that you failed. It's whenever you attack. So
Oh,
yeah, roll a single d6 for me.
got you.
You want a
Two.
6. No.
Nine.
Your attack. You attack success. Well, you didn't attack successfully, but it leaves you open for assault. So the next attack against you has major advantage, which means I get to add a talent die to the attack.
Great.
So you're
Great.
luckily for you, you have a friend who's protecting you.
Yeah.
So that's your attack. You still have
Mhm.
interact and
Oh, I do have an
move.
interact, but I have an ability
Uh-huh.
called the dodge ability. I'm trying to find it to tell you about
Mm,
it. Um where is it? Here we go. If you have not used your interact action this combat round, when targeted by a strike, roll a single skill die. If you roll a wit symbol, you dodge successfully and the strike automatically fails. So it would be more like I'm almost holding that
okay.
interact until something attacks me.
Yeah, makes perfect sense. Fantastic. Are you going to try and move through or like into or past the spiders, or are you going to stay where you are, like in the corridor?
I feel like I'm inviting them to attack if I move through them. So, I'm going to move to be level um with Sal, but I won't go any further than that.
Cool. Okay. Out of Leah or Stella, who's going next?
Man, I don't have any combat related themes.
Interact actions, by the way, are not just like things that you have on
Mhm.
your sheet. There's basically anything that would take more time than being like a free action, like opening a door or something.
Um, Ashley, you're muted. Say that again. No, just say it again.
Can I throw a coffee machine at the spider?
No, the cafe!
I
It's
love
desperate
this.
times to go for desperate measures.
Before you do, though, I did forget that I was supposed to roll for reaction from the spiders, and I did roll for a successful reaction, which means it immediately. No, wait, spider's dead. Can't do that. Never mind. Uh, you can absolutely throw a coffee machine. This is another improvised weapon. So luckily for you, that's smarts.
Oh.
So you yank the coffee
Add,
machine out of the plug socket.
yeah.
Sal's gonna get hit with a coffee machine. That's all I can think.
If you
Okay.
get a 3 successes or more, that's a critical hit.
I got 3 successes.
Nice.
I can't
And
remember what
2
critical
luck.
hits do. So 2 luck. So you could turn them into another success if you wanted, but I don't think you have
No,
any
I don't think I
need
need to.
to. Let me just find it. Critical hits. So you get to do an extra effect basically. So if you roll a d6 for me,
Uh,
there's,
sounds
there's not an easy way to do it on an online dice roller.
no,
So
there is not.
do you have a dice to hand? If
I
not,
do not have a dice
I'll
on me.
roll for you if you want, or
That would be lovely.
yeah,
Oh,
go for it.
good.
I'll pick a different dice than the one I've been rolling.
I have full faith in your dice.
I still got a 2.
Okay,
You just
that's fun.
you are the maverick. The wit loves you. Your fast hands allow you to strike again. So somehow you are hitting it twice with the coffee machine. I'm going to say that you like it's such a like it's quite a bulky thing because it's not one of these like expensive sleek little small ones. It's like an old one. So I think that will flavor it as you hit 2 at once with it.
Nice.
So roll another strike of the same type.
Okay, so smart check again.
Yeah.
Okay, also 3 successes.
Wow.
Oh! Unfortunately for you, the
Nice.
additional strike does not generate critical hits as
That's
specified.
fair. That's
Well,
fair. It's understandable.
nice. So this is improvised weapon again. So I'd saying this is tier 1, so that would be 2 harm. So that's how much health the spiders have. So you literally just yeet the coffee machine and squish 2 spiders, shattering them into pieces. There is a single one left and a coffee machine in the corridor. Leah.
All right, another improvised weapon. I probably have a folded up tripod over my shoulder. We're gonna baseball bat this the last spider
Let's
out.
roll a
Let's
smarts
go.
check.
All right, smart rolling. 1 success.
1 success. That is enough. So once again,
Bap.
you whack with the tripod, you
Whack.
smash it into pieces, and you are all left standing in just a pool of shattered bits of ice, some of it melting on the floor.
This is what we do to ice monsters. Everyone, when I upload this video later, have torches ready, have flares ready, charge up your generators, and get all your heaters cranking. Crank up all your ACs. Spend as much energy as you can now.
So at first, Sal had looked super impressed by the 2 that just like squash spiders, and then as Leah keeps talking, this
Yeah,
just slowly turns into "Ugh,
I can't.
yeah."
I can't. Let's keep moving. I'll correct you if we survive.
As you begin rushing down the corridor, you hear a splintering noise as the front door behind you. And I'm imagining this like for flavor as like a long corridor with rooms either side, down the whole middle of the research station. The front door behind you splinters and the lock clicks open. It sort of breaks, and you see this large humanoid like ice sculpture with same with again with Tyler's face lumbering inwards, and it's just going in once again in Jen's voice, help, 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 as it like reaches out arm towards you and starts to come after you.
Nope.
Good.
If I'm,
Reject.
It's
I would
pretty
be
fast.
okay.
Oh,
I would be
sweet.
trying to haul Kelly with me.
Yes,
That's probably slowing us down, I would assume.
yes, I would say that you are now moving at slow speed.
Yes.
Shit.
Sal will come in the back. Let's pop a flare and toss it in its face.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll pitch
Okay,
a
so
flare as hard as I can.
we're going to stay in our initiative because it is fast. The creature does get a turn first, but then we will go to the flares.
Okay.
So it's not close enough to you just yet to do anything. So it's going to have to spend its turn moving. Yeah, I think that's all it's going to do. But it's going to use all of its like actions to move upwards and get right there with you. So Sal and Jen, they are this creature's right on top of you, reaching an arm out ready to grab you, but it hasn't
I
yet.
s- I stick a flare directly on its hand.
Absolutely. Roll the grit.
Grit. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna use a lock.
Mhm.
One success and one strange.
Okay. That I don't think is enough. Let me double check. It is not. I'm afraid that is a failure. So I'm going to roll for a reaction. We don't get any reaction. Basically, for anyone interested, that depending on the rating of the creature, I roll each time they hit for a reaction. The higher the rating, the more likely they are to get a reaction, basically. And each symbol has a different reaction. Okay. Yeah, you manage to shove the flare towards it, but it dodges out of the way. Seems to be quite nimble, agile. Uh, who would like to go next?
Hmm.
Oh, you're
You're
muted,
muted.
Bunny.
I actually worked out because I had to cough. Is this creature considered in a brawl with
Ah,
an ally?
yes. And I'm glad you brought that up as well, because
Ooh.
in hindsight, actually, you should, because there are enough of you, so like in a brawl with it, you're overwhelming it, which brings its CR down by 1. So
Oh,
actually,
huge.
Dread, you would have hit, in fact. So we
Huge.
do our four. No, it's two fire, which means it's now on fire, which doesn't really make
Hell.
sense. But hey ho, it's melting.
Yeah.
But yes, continue. Sal, what are you doing?
So I have an ability. If I manage to strike it, I will be able to kick it 10 feet away from us.
Ooh, awesome.
So I'm going to try with the axe to just like smack it away from us.
Okay, roll that strike.
Uh, my word. I have one success, but I got three luck. So can I use
Okay.
two and bank one?
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah,
Yes. So that's two
Nice.
successes.
that is enough.
Cool.
So you shove it 10 feet away from you all, and you also you are doing it with the axe, so it takes 4 harm as well. Fantastic.
I might interact. I'll save to save somebody else, but be like, go, 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 everyone, go.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, I was going to turn to Leah and Stella and just say run, um, and let you guys like don't stay. You sprint ahead.
Leah
I'm taking the wounded party and I am
Yep.
trying to
Yep.
get out as fast as I can.
Leah
Kelly,
is
Kelly is
grabbing
kind of
Stella's hand and just also dragging.
Yeah, Kelly is kind of like drifting in and out of consciousness. She's just like, what's going on? And kind of being
Don't
dragged
worry,
along by you.
Kelly.
Look at you prosthetics when we're safe.
If you can get Kelly some medical attention, then maybe she'll survive. We'll find out.
Actually, sorry, I was just reading. With my protector ability, since I knocked it away, anyone else engaged in that brawl can make an attack action against the enemy. So
Ooh.
Ooh,
technically,
So
Jen could
would
attack
I be able to
again.
do another one?
yeah, go for it.
Do it.
So grit again.
Yep.
One success and one strange.
Nice. That's enough because you're both there. So yeah, it takes another 2 damage. Wailing on this thing. Every time that you hit it, it kind of screeches in that grinding voice, and like flinches away from you, but continues to sort of lunge towards you. You
This is
see
horrifying. It's screeching in my voice.
it's screeching in your voice, but it's also not your voice. It's very
Yeah.
grindy and icy. You even see its like jaw, like extend. What's the word when snakes unhinge their jaw?
And
Distend. That's the word. You see its jaw like distend and morph into like the jaws of a polar bear for as it tries to lunge
oh,
towards you. But
no.
you've pushed it away, so it can't do that right now. So we've had Jen, we've had Sal, Leah, and Stella.
Stella
Are you both just running, just getting Kelly out of there?
TTFOing.
Okay, let's say then, Sal and Jen, are you both also going to run, or are you planning some other things?
I'm more holding the line I don't know about you.
Sal is
Okay.
gonna try to push Jen to be like, go, go, like help them
No.
get.
No.
I'm not gonna move until you two go.
God! uh, I'm going to grab your hand and make sure you're moving with me.
I'm gonna make sure I'm standing in between the creature and everyone else.
Okay.
As long as you're following me.
And
Yeah,
so
I'll
you
move.
you both kind of shuffle off down the hallway. I would like wits checks from everybody, and I'm going to make one for the creature as well.
I swear to God, just give me one. God damn it. That is 1 success and 3 strange.
00.
Oh,
I have 2
0.
luck, which I'm turning into a success. So I have 1 success.
did you say 3 strange?
Did ya?
Oh, fantastic. Well, the creature rolled 2 successes. So anybody that got under 2 successes, the creature's going to catch up with you.
I think it's all
All
of
of
us,
us.
right?
Is that
Oh,
all
yeah.
of you?
Yep.
It's everyone.
Right.
Well,
So you all run down the corridor. The creature's lumbering after you, and it's gonna come. Yeah, it's gonna come in, and it's going to grab. I'm gonna roll a die and find out who. That was unhelpful. There we go. It's gonna grab Sal.
Damn.
Uh,
No,
uh,
no.
can you make a grit check, please?
Yes. I mean, I can try.
I will
I
also
got
make a
1
grit check.
success.
Okay. It's opposed. That's 3 successes. So it does manage to grab you, and the rest of you, as you're sort of running down the corridor, shuffling along with Kelly and Sal, you are grabbed by the creature. You can feel its fingers kind of digging into your skin, and you are grappled, so you cannot move currently. As it kind of leans down into your ear and just goes, can you help?
Not if you fucking kill me.
Kill you.
Everyone, you better fucking just run.
I'm just running.
Jen,
I'm
Just running.
just running.
you're gonna go viral.
go.
Yeah.
Iris.
So the rest of you run towards the garage where we find you have your large watercraft. You Jen, you're the most well versed in how this works. You get it going.
Yeah.
As Sal, you're left behind. You start to feel the ice kind of creeping in your arms from its fingers,
No,
and it
Sal.
the creature kind of leans to your ear, and starts to say in a kind of overlapping the voice that is slightly morphing into your own voice from Jen's voice, and it goes, I don't want to die.
You know, same, but oh well. Is there any chance I can try to, with one of the flares that Jen probably gave me, try to light it just between us and just set myself on fire with it?
You can absolutely do that. Can you make? I'm going to say this one's a strange check.
Oh. Oh. No, this is in combat technically, right?
Yes.
Okay. Damn. The one time. Nope. I have no successes and no strange for you. Sorry.
Well, yes. As it's a strange check, so there would be no strange.
Oh, great.
Yes. I think with that, you managed to light the flare. It doesn't quite have the effect that you wanted. It does. You drop the flare as you're fumbling around trying to get out of this grip, and the fire catches on something that's on the floor, and as you watch as the fire begins to spread. And I know flares aren't supposed to do that, but this one's faulty. And you see it reflected in the ice of the creature, as seems to like starts getting slick and wet, and you're even at some point able to pull yourself away from it as the ice is melting, and it reaches out to you, its head kind of like cocking to the side, and this kind of look of desperation on its face. But there's not much you can do because that ice, almost as quickly as Kelly's was, is uh, transforming your limbs. You feel stuck in place with the fire raging around you. What do you think is going through Sal's head in this moment?
So Sal has been in the station since she first got her PhD. Like, this has been her like research home that she's going back to. She's in her like later 50s. So she's been here for decades. Um, she actually never really got to work on her own research. She always helped everybody else. I think that a large a part of her was like not sure what she's gonna do once this shut down. Like she was like, I had to go like live like other people, or I don't know, become an academic, or I don't know. Um, and I think that like with this happening, she's so pragmatic too that a lot, there's still a part of her that's like, this for fucking real? But also I think part of it, she's really grateful and hoping that her like she heard her friends actually run away. And her I think her very, like, last kind of thought is a, "Ah, shit, I really shouldn't have neglected my research," because her research was on the effects of climate change, like examining sedimentation and, like, trying to do more of that deep dive stuff that, like, maybe would have helped in a situation like this to finding out what was going on. But I think that sadly, like, her last thought is kinda like, "Well, ugh, fuck."
Yeah, as you think that, you hear that rev of the engine, and you hear it, the vehicle, the what you assume must be the hovercraft, like pulling out of the garage, as you know you expire with the knowledge that your friends have gotten away safely. The rest of you, what is this final journey on the hovercraft look like for the three of you? Well, the four of you, because
Same.
Kelly's there as well, but
Yes.
she is kind of passed out.
Yeah.
I'm bawling my eyes out. I think me and Sal were like pretty close. Like she was the one who was like the most reliable, the one who I didn't have to like keep checking in on. I knew she was solid, and um I'm just, and I feel so guilty for being relieved that I'm alive. Uh but but one thing I do say, I think I keep silent after I say this for the rest of the trip, but I do turn to Leah and I say, if you put in any misinformation or misrepresent what Sal did, I swear on everything that I hold dear that I'll kill you myself.
Fair. I don't edit that stuff. My channel, it's about badass women.
Okay. And
And
then I just keep driving.
yeah, unless Stella, if unless there's anything you'd like to add, I think that's a pretty good uh, line to end on. Do you have anything you'd like to add, Ashley?
No, not particularly. I think Stella is just desperately trying to distract herself with keeping Kelly alive and is like
Mm,
talking herself through things, but she's very like trying not to panic by distracting herself.
yeah,
So she's
absolutely.
not really paying attention of anything beyond her work
Mm,
and keeping this person in front of her alive.
yeah. So that's where we'll close the curtain on our story. Mostly lived. Well done.
Stop!
Well done, everybody. And
Success!
thanks, and thank you everybody for watching today. bear with me while I hastily get up my tick list, because of course I have one. So yes, thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed playing it. Please do don't forget to follow Euphoria on your social media, subscribe. You can support on the Patreon. Definitely go subscribe to the YouTube and watch all the videos there, because Euphoria is very close to monetization, which should be very helpful for everybody. And join the Discord, because it's a really fun place, and we could play games on stream like this and off stream as well. I personally endorse it because I have a brilliant time there. Spend way too much of my time there. But we're going to go around quickly and give ourselves a little outro of who you are and anything you'd like to plug. So I'm Chloe, she, they. I've been your director tonight. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Shiver is one of my favorite games ever. You can find me at Chloe_with_the_flow pretty much everywhere, mostly on Blue Sky. And I'm mostly known for Deck of Many Aces, which is the only actual play podcast made with actual asexuals and aromantics. We are finishing up a campaign with that. And also RWD, which is a podcast looking at more indie systems. And we're playing Scum and Villainy in our current campaign. I'm going to be on a couple of other things as well coming up on Theatre Macabre, playing Imperium Maledictum on there, which you can come very, very different. Actually, in some ways, not a different vibe, but in other ways, a very different vibe. And you will find me on Who Hurt You AP in the future as well. But those haven't been announced, so I'm not going to say what they are. I'm just saying you're going to find me there. Just you have to watch more of it and find out. What a shame. So let's go on round with everybody else. So let's start with Dread.
Hello again. I am Dread. I am also known as the Dreaded DM. I am a professional GM. I usually run one shots on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I on Start Playing. I am also running a campaign that has a couple of spaces left. Call of Cthulhu. You can also find me over on DA Dungeon, where we do streams and podcasts. The most recent thing I was on with them is Echoes of the Grove, equally as devastating as this. We're on a bit of a hiatus with my main show, TTRPG Trials, but we also have all that stuff on YouTube, so check that out, and that would be really awesome. Thank you.
Popcorn it over to someone.
Sorry. Ashley, go.
Be very quick. I'm Ashley. I have an Instagram if you want to follow it. I write things there sometimes. That's it. Follow everyone else's stuff. They're cool people.
As are you.
Funny, go.
Oh, me. Yeah. So I'm Bunny. I am Winged Lioness on Blue Sky, Twitch, a bunch of other places. Um, I also have a company called Oishi Productions, so I've got my own website for that. I do a lot of stuff with the tabletop and video game industry, especially within Ireland and with indie stuff. So I get to do a lot of video editing. I'm actually getting to play with a Foundry thing for a client right now, getting playtests. So if you happen to be in the Euphoria Discord, I may be asking if folks want to like hang out and do some playtesting on a Foundry module that's not available to the public, stuff like that. So yeah, I do a lot of I like making games and I like helping people actually talk about their games. So yeah, that's me. Hey, that's all you. And you're yeah.
Yeah, that's me. Hi, everyone. Thanks for being at this amazing table. For the record, science is real and misinformation bad. Look up primary sources and exercise critical thinking. I've been Aida. I am not very active on the socials right now. I'm usually at the editing cave here at Euphoria, mostly because I work hard to help a channel with badass women, with badass femmes, with badass queer people, with badass POC, with badass immigrants. This is what a European table looks like. Look at this table. This is what a European table looks like, minus the tinfoil hat. Thank you so much for everyone being here. I had a blast. I want to quickly plug as well the Who Hurt You channel. Yesterday aired a one shot I did of March of April showers, March shower,
March winds, April showers.
March winds, April showers. Hard to keep straight because that was emotional in a very different way. We got wrecked. Come get wrecked emotionally and watch that as well. Thank you. And keep an eye on this channel for all the other games we're going to have the rest of this month. We also have some interviews as well, and it's all going to be exclusively women and femme tables because that's what March is about. We look forward to seeing you at our table, at our communities, in our Discord, in the YouTube comments, helping us out, and everywhere else. Chloe, you did so good. Thank you so
Oh,
much,
thank you.
Chloe. That was amazing.
Oh, thank you very much, Aida. I had a great time being here, and it's my first time at Euphoria. So,
Yay!
yay! So yeah, thank you very much for watching, everyone. I hope you've had a wonderful time. Please don't warm the climate to fight the ice
Don't do
monsters.
that. Don't do that.
Don't do that. But otherwise, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening, and we'll see you very soon. Bye, everyone.
Bye.